Alright everybody, welcome to Resonant Blade Steam Next Fest. That's right, the demo is up right now. If you want to go play it, check it out. I'm going to do a quick playthrough today of the demo and I hope you enjoy. So we're just going to jump right in. We can continue, but today we're just going to go with a new game. And yeah, let's go through it. So yeah, this is a 2D sci-fi action-adventure game, really inspired by Hyper Light Drifter and some older games like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Here we got our dropship coming in, blow up some bad guys. Alright, so right at the start here, alright, I don't know if I can do this. I don't like listening to my own voice in the... Turn off live monitoring. There we go. Okay. Now, well, it's still my left ear. That's annoying. Okay, that's better. That is better. Now I can't hear myself. And it's still recording. I hope. It is. Alright. So yeah, so here, we just got out of the dropship. We are in the Dark Synth headquarters, their flying fortress. We got a wounded soldier here. We can hit Y to scan on the controller and go talk to him. Thanks for the help. Got shot down, pinned down by those snipers. I could use some healing nanites if you come across any. Of course, we don't have any. Alright, so this is Lydia. She's our pilot. Hey Atlas, this is it. The Dark Synth's headquarters. Commander Dorian went on ahead. I'll stay behind and keep the ship ready. Alright, this guy, he didn't make it. And we can scan here and it tells us hit B while moving to dash. So Atlas has this cool little dash. Get across platforms. And in the upper left there you have an stamina bar. So, whoop, right in the hole. And if you use too much, you will not be able to dash for a few seconds. So let's come up here. Alright. Looks like Commander Dorian here will just finish this guy off and that'll be the end of the game. Nice short demo, so thanks for watching. Atlas, get the Resonant Blade and get out of here. Alright, he's not having a good day. Yeah, that laugh reminds me of Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember which form, but... Or maybe it was the... I don't know if it was Japanese or English. But yeah, he's got that laugh. It's pretty silly. Alright, so we come over here. There's a Resonant Blade. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Go over here, break some boxes, pick this up. Alright, got some healing nanites. Sword just flew from the sky. Did something happen to the commander? I see. We should call off the raid and get back to Ionia immediately. My ship was damaged during the landing. I'll need some ship parts to get this fixed. Give the pilot some ship parts. No, I don't have any. Alright, oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's do this. I just gotta remember my training. Alright, so we scan foes with Y to reveal their resonance, and we cycle through tones or resonance with our LB, RB buttons, and then we can attack with A. So in Resonant Blade, basically enemies and a lot of environmental objects will emit resonance or a tone. Sometimes that's accompanied by a visual cue, in this case colors. Just so it's easy to latch onto and figure out what's going on. Anyways, you see the resonance, you hear the resonance, and then you match that frequency, and you can attack enemies and damage them that way. If you attack with the wrong resonance, it's not going to do much damage, so let's test that out. So I can go yellow, this guy's red here, so it's like 2 damage, 1. I mean, we can take him down like this, but it takes a while. Meanwhile, if we see this guy here, blue, and we'll just go ahead straight to blue. And it's 1 to 2 hits. Same thing here, we'll switch to yellow. And that's it. Pretty basic. Alright. We'll come over here, scan again, and we see this box here. Looks like a treasure, can't get to it. Oh, but if we switch to the same color here with our Resonant Blade and attack, there we go, knock the force field down, open the treasure chest, get some ship parts. Perfect, that's just what we needed, and we can look in our inventory as well. See that we got the healing nanites and the ship parts, so let's go ahead and go drop those off. Let me make sure, yeah, alright, options menu is working, so I hope that bug is fixed. Alright, my ship was damaged during the landing. I'll need some ship parts to get this fixed. Yes. Thanks. Alright. So their smoke just disappeared. Looks like they fixed their ship. They can go ahead and get out of here. And dash. I usually play with keyboard and mouse, but today I'm giving the controller a try. I think it's harder with the controller, personally, but I think more people are going to play it with the controller, so I'm just gonna try to get a feel for that. And let's give this guy the healing nanites. Sure, dude, there you go, heal up.
Wow, you're a lifesaver. Thanks to you, I might be able to see my family again. Come find me back at the Citadel when this is all over.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. Get in. Alright, let's go. Oh, and we cannot escape. That gate came up. And oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, this dude's super strong. So I really should just make him have infinite health instead of like 200,000 health or whatever he has, because I'm sure there's some crazy player out there that will waste a couple hours killing this guy, but nothing happens after that. You can't progress, so it's not worth it. I'm just telling you guys that in advance. Don't do it. Alright, so we just got decimated and we are coming back. Looks like in a healing tank. Alright, we're up and we're pissed. Let's go. You can skip some of these cutscenes if you want to, but it's almost over anyways. Alright. Go ahead and grab the Resonant Blade. And let me make sure this is actually recording and I don't have to do it again. Okay, it's recording. That's recording. Phone is recording. Alright, looks good. Alright, got some money. Got one something. 1 coin, 1 credit, $1, whatever the currency is. Now we got 2. So this is kind of just a training area. You can beat up on these robot dummies. Test out the resonance mechanic. Again, if you hit them with the wrong frequency, it's not going to do a lot of damage. Also, you notice when you hit them with the right frequency, they drop these little charges, and you can use that to power up the Resonant Blade. So for instance, if we get 1 red, and it's shown up there in the top left of the screen, and then we'll get 1 yellow, and we'll get 1 blue, and then it says we can activate a W blade, which is actually a wave blade, and we'll go ahead and try that here. And so yeah, it just does a lot of damage. It can clear a lot of enemies in a horizontal path in front of you. It's kind of your first finisher or triad ability. You also have Cymatic Heal. Heals 25% of your health. And this is 3 of any resonance, so it really comes in handy throughout the entire game, I would say. And spoiler, there are some items that will upgrade this ability to make it a little stronger throughout the game. Alright, so we're just going to keep going up here. Dooba-doo, doo-doo-ba-doo, doo-doo-ba-doo, doo-doo. Little break room area here with a vending machine. Looks like you can hit it. See if we can get something out of here. Maybe a bag of chips. Nope. Well, maybe we'll scan, and if you get close, you can hear that. Doo, dum, dum, dum. So it sounds like that, the blue tone there, and if we match that and we hit it with the blue, boom, we get an echo shard. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Not all resonance items or objects and enemies will have a color associated with them. They might just vibrate and make a sound like this thing when you scan it. Yeah. The vibrating vending machine. Lovely. Alright, so. Yeah, I see. Chop up some bamboo. And some of these people in here, they just kind of help guide you with tutorials. He tells you about the triads and how to do the wave blade. Alright. And yeah, she teaches you about parry. You can parry stuff in this game. And when you do parry, it will charge your blade. So I would say parrying is very important if you want to use triads. You don't have to most of the time. You can just attack. But that's kind of boring, so. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and talk to this guy. This is Sid. Drink some coffee. Ah, you're awake. I was starting to think we'd need more than a healing tank to pull you through. How are you feeling, Atlas? Like I got hit by a train, but I'll live. Where's Lydia? Did she make it out? She's fine. Got you in the ship. Oh man, there's a typo. Alright, never noticed that. Capitalize the G. Will do. You, though, it was touch and go for a while. You're lucky to be breathing. Listen, Atlas, we've got a lot to cover and not much time. Dorian, I should have been stronger. I should have been faster. That Goliath. Lydia told me. I'm sorry, Atlas. He was a good man. A damn legend. I can't imagine what it was like out there. He didn't deserve to die like that. None of them did. And those synth bastards, they're gonna pay for every second of it. Dorian wouldn't want you running blind into revenge. He'd want you to finish what he started. And the blade is the key to that. The blade, it may have worked at first, but then it seemed to lose its power. Almost as if the dark synths were adapting to it. So basically, earlier when Dorian was using the Resonant Blade, it's basically not powered up all the way, and it didn't have enough resonance crystals inside of it, so he got owned. So throughout Resonant Blade, your job is going to be to find the remaining resonant crystals to power it up to maximum, and basically hunt down the dark synths and get revenge and save the world. All that good stuff. And he's saying there's a resonance crystal somewhere underground, so we're gonna go teleport over to the stronghold and work our way down into the subway tunnels and see if we can find another crystal. We got a little Triforce back there, kind of broken. And also, screw attack. Just some, you know, little bit of Easter eggs going on here. Chop some plants, get some money. That's how it works, right? Legend of Zelda 101. And, alright, let's go. Yeah, I recently added these little crystal or resonance charge pedestals. So if you're running low on health and the screen's flashing red and it's getting annoying, you can just get 3 of these and heal. You can find them throughout the city. So, and here, this kind of is some lore and history, tells you what happened in the past. Yeah, I guess, to go over it briefly, we won't get into that. I'll let you guys figure it out. Administrator Rhea is inside, alright. But we don't really need to talk to you, we just want this. The good stuff. Echo shards. We got 2 of them. I forgot how many are in the game, I think 80 or something, so there's a lot of stuff to find in the game. A lot of little treasures, hidden areas, some crafting and mods you can do. So, where do these people come from? Alright, that's cool. And we come over here. And these are little resonance gates, so we're gonna need to scan. And we can see a color here, so we're gonna match that. And these are actually dash gates, so you can dash through. And another treasure. Acoustic absorber, and that is gonna be a crafting component that's gonna help us make some mod upgrades. And here's our schematics menu, and we don't have anything unlocked yet, so. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go down to the Lower Ionia. I really should try to speedrun this, see how fast I can complete the demo. The synths hacked the scrubbers all over on the Day of Reckoning and left so many for dead. But somehow Ionia was unaffected. Ever wonder why? They got a software patch the week before. Lucky timing, huh? My cousin used to work on those scrubbers. He said the update wasn't scheduled, but the capital text pushed it through anyway. Makes you wonder who Altair's really looking out for. So Altair, he is the chancellor, leader, mayor, whatever of this city. And, yeah. This person suspects something fishy happened. Alright, that was weird. I gotta go test that out again. So yeah, this city is actually covered in a glass dome. The atmosphere outside most of the planet is actually toxic, and that is due to you know, human intervention in this scenario. So let's see. Yeah, what is going... Okay, well, that's a nice little bug I found. We'll go ahead and get this HP upgrade. And I believe there's 10 of those throughout the game. Spoiler alert. Whoops. So here's a shop. This guy will actually sell a mod slot upgrade. So if we look down here, there's one mod slot and the other one is locked. So you can have 2 mods equipped at a time, just for further customization. And it looks like this one costs 220. And if you notice, there's only we can only go up to 99 right now. So there's also going to be wallet upgrades that you can get. And here is a cymatic accelerator. This is actually a schematic, and it does something. In the junk shop, what do we got? We got some crafting components, and we can afford some nanites. Let's just, since we can afford it, let's make sure everything works here. Awesome. We got nanites, and we can sell them back for a reduced price. What a ripoff. Okay, sure. We lost money. Alright. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to sell that. My bad. And that's kind of a bug too. I wanted that to just close down after I talked to him. Okay, okay. That's good. Man, I wish these devs would fix all these bugs. What is their problem? Got pizza shop. Got the pizza oven in the back with the pizza peels. This is all the important stuff. We got some steak, chicken, fish. Nice. That's all I need in the game. This guy spinning his little hoverboard. ATM machines. Echo Shard Balance 2. Alright. And this is where we can upgrade our credit limit. So... but we need 10. Let's just say yes, see what happens. Okay, error. Let's try again. No. Okay, good. And... wow, there's a hidden Echo Shard in there. I guess you can walk right through or break those boxes to get it. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go through and find all the little secrets in this playthrough. That'll take a while, and I don't want to spoil too much, so we'll just get through the core parts. Gotta cut some grass, get some money. No money in this grass. Darn. And this looks like the subway area, so let's go check it out. Intruder sighted. Elimination protocol engaged. Alright, these guys are really easy once you get the hang of it. I saw some people... yeah, well, maybe I should focus on combat here, but some people were having trouble with combat at first, but after like 10 minutes of playing, they got way better. And I'm just listening to the music now, but if you scan, the music will actually cut out quite a bit. There's a low pass filter on it, so all the mid-lows, highs, they get cut off, and that lets you listen. So we can hear this guy's frequency. I might need to turn that up actually, but... and then we can match it by cycling through our tones. So not that one, not that one, that one. Or you can just look at it and say it's blue and, you know, chop chop, done. Oh, he's a survivor. Music fades out, sounds good, alright. And this guy is gonna be red. And another interesting feature that I went ahead and added was that low pass filter that I was talking about. That can be changed in the options. How much is actually cut off from the background music. So if we have it off and we go to scan, the music's gonna sound unaffected. Let's run away from these dudes, and then we'll test out. Let me make sure our scanner's on. We'll go ahead and leave it on medium where it was. But you get the idea. If you just want to listen to the music, you can turn that off completely. Or if you want to listen more to the tones, then you can dial that back in. So we got red, boom, boom. Go ahead and heal. Alright, this dude's shiny, so we're gonna go... Oh, never mind. Something happened. Of course. We'll interact, get this dog tag off of him. Lieutenant Carr's dog tag, alright. So we'll try parrying here. So you just time your parries. Oh, we got a wave blade. Go ahead and use it. Knock that dude out. Didn't even know. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? So, I don't normally talk and play at the same time, but it is significantly harder than I thought. So kudos to all the streamers out there. Another cool thing with, besides parrying, you can deflect shots, like so. And again, it's might seem hard to do at first, but after a few minutes of trying it, you'll get the timing down, and it's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and scan. I don't see any colors here, but if we get close and listen, it's actually making a red tone sound, and we got blue here, so, and voila. Alright, press B while standing still to charge your resonance. That's to parry. And then we can scan again, because we need to know what resonance to use. And then wave blade. So yeah, we already know about this. Let's go ahead and do it. Parry, parry, parry. Check when he's blue. Boom. And yeah, we'll just keep moving. Alright, same thing here. Go red. Go blue. Deflect. Boom. Easy peasy. Alright. Again, we can scan. Listen. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was weird. Let me try that again. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to check on the diagonal movement with the joysticks on the controller, because it seems like it doesn't always go as planned. So yeah, I'll check on that. Alright, so here we saw those dash gates earlier. This is another example, so we just switched to magenta and we don't have that, so I guess that's the end of the demo. Not really. We can come over here. We see this little thing. We hit it. It actually changes colors. So let's see. Yeah, it's connected to this dash gate here. So we can just make it whatever color we want. Dash through, fall in the hole. Nice. There we go. And I think I've only seen one person find this little secret, so again, I'm not gonna talk about it too much. We'll just keep going. Yeah, if you guys are speed running, just don't bother with the enemies unless you have to, like this guy. Uh-oh. And so yeah, I think this is the hardest fight right here. But I mean, it's not too bad. Plant biomatter. Cut some grass. Get some moolah. Get a little screw. Sell it later. Alright, some moving platforms. Platforming. Let me see if I can... I'm trying to attack. There it goes. So yeah, speedrunners, if you want to skip that little platforming, you got to perfect that little dash attack. Don't ask me about the timing. Sometimes, you know, it just works, or you got to figure out really precise timing. And I'm getting ahead of the camera there. Go ahead and heal up. That's good enough. So, alright, there's the resonant crystal, and it looks like it disappeared. And we got this guy to contend with. Some music bugs there. Interesting. The battle music from the previous enemies that I ran by did not fade out, and I believe it's still playing. So, alright, this guy, you just attack a bunch. And he's blue here. Oh yeah, you can parry those, by the way. I don't know if I've seen anyone parry those yet, but you can. You're supposed to parry it and build up a wave blade to boom, do that, and then, you know, like that. So, you don't have to do that, it's just, it can make the fight a lot quicker. I've also updated a lot of things with this boss, because he was causing a lot of issues. Just simple things like when he's stunned, and you're trying to, you know, hit him with your sword, and you run into him, you take damage. That didn't seem fair. Yeah, little things like that. I also added in this little resonant rock over here, so you can just charge up your resonant blade and heal mid-fight if you're having trouble. Okay. And yeah, I think once you get the hang of it, he's not too bad. He's just got three attacks. So. Alright, this looks like maybe something later on that we can unlock. Yeah, I actually added this little rock shake from Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, whenever you go up to a blocked path like this and you run against it, the rocks will shake like something like this. So that's just to let you know that, hey, yeah, these can blow up later, so. Alright, we'll go ahead and teleport back here. There's a nice teleport pad. So we didn't get the resonant crystal, but we defeated some dark synth dude. Let's see what Sid says. A shame that synth slipped away with the crystal, but we've got another lead. Nevertheless, our team has tracked down another crystal. Reading it, I feel the awkwardness. I said another crystal twice, I believe. Alright, so in Locria, you'll need to take the subway tunnels to get there. Of course, yeah, okay. So he's saying something's blocked, but nothing a little firepower won't fix. You'll need sonic grenades to blast through. Go check with Delta Force. Oh, remember this dude? Yeah, OTTO M4T4. I'm not good with serial numbers. How about Otto? Alright, yeah, this is our little synth droid companion. Yeah, he'll help us with some scanning stuff and possibly other things later, so. One last thing, there's some exciting new research being done for the Blade's Triad Resonance System. If you're interested, go pay a visit to our weapons engineer on the 2nd floor. Sure, we're not gonna do that though. We don't even have enough resonance crystals to buy anything, so no thanks. Alright, let's go. So back down to the subway tunnels again. Or no, not yet, sorry. That's just where the blocked passage is. He said go up to Delta Force headquarters. How do we know where that is? That's a good question. Actually, let me go back down. Yeah, maybe I need a sign up here that just says that. Definitely on the elevator. Like the other one has a little sign of where it's going. Yeah, that's a good call. And this guy, he's actually just shows up now. He wasn't here before, and he'll tell you where to go. I guess the intent was when you teleport back over here that you would see this guy that wasn't here before and you'd talk to him, but maybe not. Maybe I should put him right next to the elevator. Alright. I know, some of you guys are probably thinking, well, where's the quest tracker? Where's the map? I don't know how I feel about that, so. If enough people complain about it, I'll add it. But at the moment, no. So, sorry to disappoint. Atlas, long time no see. General Dorian, he was a good man. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna tell us where to get these sonic grenades.
We're fresh out. We used our entire supply on the last raid. I did hear a rumor about some sonic grenade parts you could scrounge up, though. There's a factory in the lower city where a batch of synths are being scrapped for parts. I'd start your search there.
Does he really have that accent? I don't know. Let's see. We'll talk to her. So this is the pilot we saved at the very beginning of the game. We gave her the ship parts. Without those parts, I'd be toast. You really saved my hide. I've got something for you. I've heard you might find some interesting uses for it over at the Sonic Nexus. Let's just say it's best if you don't know where I got it from, if you catch my drift. Ooh, a shadow key. Alright, and this... Commander, good to see you back in one piece. I wouldn't have made it out of there without your help. I've been holding on to this for a while, but maybe you'll have more use for it. Thanks again. Looks like he gave us a ceremonial sword and 20 credits. Awesome, we're at 58 credits. We got a ceremonial sword and a shadow key. Can't do anything with these in the menu here, but they are quest items, so we'll hold on to them and see if anyone needs them. Yeah, so there are some side quests as well as the main quest in Resonant Blade. A lot to explore, a lot to do. Yeah, I don't know. Should be a fun game. Once we play it all the way through. Which I still have not done yet. Oh yeah, let's go up here. She was actually looking for Lieutenant Carr's patrol that they sent down into the subway. And we have his dog tag, so clearly they are dead, so we'll give that to her. Thanks for the report. She gave us 2 echo shards and something else in the inventory here. A crystal shell used to craft upgrade modules. Awesome. And maybe we'll try to get enough things to do, to craft one item, just so you guys can see that too. Oh yeah, if you're lost, talk to the guards. Standard protocol, right? Commander, you're at the perimeter of Ionis? Ionis? I don't know, I guess if you're Greek, you might say Ionis? But we're just gonna say Ionis. Stronghold, command center for Ionia's defense operations and home to Proto Labs. Upper Ionia remains secure, the Sonic Nexus Club is operational, and the Skyport is handling incoming traffic with minor delays. Blah blah blah. Tells us about Lower Ionia. The old subway. Oh, I talked to him again. Alright, this guard. Alright, cool. And after defeating Ghost, he dropped this Ghost chip used to wipe a synth's memory. Alright, so go over here. Maybe we'll chat to these guys. What a piece of murderous junk. I do not understand the Terran's threatening demeanor towards me. FYI, this is the... In this game, you're on the planet of Terra, so the humans are called Terrans. Okay. This AI bot and its kind are responsible for the mess we're in. My programming does not identify me as part of the Dark Synth forces. I remain loyal to the Ionian state. If I had my way, I'd scrap each and every one of them. You ever come across a ghost chip, I'll give you something good for it. Sure, why not? Alright, we're in business. Time to shut this thing up for good. Alright, so I guess he wanted that ghost chip to silence this poor little robot. Alright, it's so peaceful and quiet now. Silence? Well, maybe too quiet. Alright. Sad. What do we got? Got a soulstone. We got that. I think we just need a bunch of nanites to craft something. So let's go do that. And we got to get those sonic grenades anyways. That's going to be down here in the factory. You got to pay attention. I guess that was one thing that I wanted to do with Resonant Blade is I didn't want it to be too handholdy. I wanted the player to pay attention. So that was the reasoning behind not including a map and not including a quest tracker. You have to pay attention. You have to read the dialogue. So if you don't like doing that, then this probably isn't the game for you. Combat is somewhat difficult. It gets a little easier once you get the hang of it. Platforming, same thing. It's somewhat difficult, but it'll get easier after you practice. Practice makes perfect. So, all right, let's go. What do we need? Nanites. Let's go get nanites. We didn't get enough from destroying synths, so we'll go back to the shop. We have money now. Alright, how many we need? We're gonna need 8, so we have 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, see you later. And we will need... I guess that's enough to craft what I want to craft, but there's... I don't know, there's a better one. Go down here to the docks. Alright, that's for the 100% speedrunners there. Do a little diagonal skip. Alright. It's not that hard. You can actually, you can dash a little bit after you're falling into the hole. So I can run past and then dash. Just trying to build in a little bit of fairness with the platforming. Although I know it still can be difficult. Wow, you got stuck, dude. And over here we have if you listen, these platforms are emitting resonance. And it sounds like the blue one. So these are an example of an interactable object that does not show us any color. So you're gonna have to listen, or you're just gonna have to guess. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna dash over there, and we fall right through. We had the same resonance, but maybe we're missing some other item that will allow us to walk on these later. So we'll keep that in mind. What did we get? We got the liquid courage, so we're gonna go to our house, or our apartment, in the stacks up here. Excuse me. So this little shop, I have an idea, but I don't know if I'll have time to add it. We'll see. It's just going to be like customizing the sound that your Resonant Blade makes. Like adding more of a chorus effect, or maybe more distortion to it. Things like that, so we'll see. That's an extra thing for sure. So coming into our apartment. Another cool thing, again, it's important to scan even when you're just walking around, because you might hear this. Yeah, I might just need to increase the volume of that as well. But there is a low hum, and I basically got this idea from a lot of games where you go up and you check bookshelves, old RPGs mainly, and also incorporating the idea from Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls stuff. The Nirnroot, you can hear it before you see it usually. So yeah, I need to increase the volume of this, but there will be a low hum, and that's a clue, an indicator to let you know that something is around here. So we'll go up to this bookshelf and we'll hit interact, and boom, we get an energy resonator schematic, and we can go look at that here. Energy recharge rate increased, defense reduced. So somewhat of a glass cannon item here. Yeah, I think this is a really good item, especially early on. If you're not having too much trouble with combat and you just want to mow things down faster, this is what you want. So we'll go ahead to the crafting table here and construct. Boom. Got it. All right, that mod works. I mean, that achievement works. Nice fabricator. Craft your first mod. And we can go ahead and equip it. And now, if we look at our energy bar, the blue bar at the top, let's see how many dashes we can do in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right. And if we take it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4. So, yeah, significant improvement, and yeah, you'll be able to do more actions with less energy. And boom, let's grab that other echo shard there. Alright, oh man, it's been going for like 50 minutes, so we'll get these sonic grenades going and wrap this demo up. Yeah, I really am curious to see how long it takes to play through the entire game. I mean, I'm estimating like 8 to 10 hours now, but I don't know. That can change drastically if you're trying to complete everything, get all the items and all the upgrades. Yeah, we'll see. So here's a little factory where they rip apart old synths for parts. You need some parts for a grenade belt? I can extract some from the broken down synths. Sometimes we like to smash synths. Alright, let's do it. Smash them. So here we go, little mini game. And it's timed, so if you get a good enough time, you might get an extra reward. Definitely helps to know the placement of all these before you start, so you might have to do it 2 or 3 times to get a good time. Oh, yeah, that's that dash diagonal business I was talking about. Did not go well. Little collision problem there. Come on. There we go. Under 30 is what you're looking for here. Alright, get back over here, see how you did. And there's that treasure chest over there. I've seen people try to jump down here, but that is not the way. You can't jump off this catwalk. There's actually a hidden path somewhere up here. Somewhere around here. Alright. Again, think of those old JRPGs where you kind of just, you know, walk through walls and you find a hidden room. Just think of that and you might find it. Alright, talk to this guy. Alright, got another achievement. Sweet. Alright, smashing job. Your time was 29 seconds. Here's your reward. Alright, we got the stuff for the sonic grenades. And the crystal shell is actually an extra item there. Alright, I need to get these back to Proto Lab so I can construct some sonic grenades. Alright, I added that little self-talk dialogue here just to help guide the player so they can remember where to go. Like I said, there's no quest tracker, but I'm just trying to make sure there is enough information to keep you on the path. Again, that might need to change in the future, depending on how everyone plays the game, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got stuff to make the sonic grenades. Another speedrunner tip, fastest way to travel that I found is just dash and let your stamina bar run out because it refills pretty quickly. It's better than sprinting or combining sprinting and dashing as far as I know. Man, I got a lot of speedrunner tips. I guess when you play the game a lot, you start thinking about speedrunning it, so that might be why. Where are we going? We got all our parts. Let's see what Sid says. Looks like you have the components to create some sonic grenades. Talk with Dr. Summers in the crafting lab. He can help you construct them. Alright, so that's going to be over here. Little crafting table. See what he says. You're back. Looks like you got what you need. I updated the schematics database on the terminal over there. You can download the update at the terminal and craft your own grenade belt at a workbench. Alright, so we'll go to the terminal. Hit the interact button. Might need to add a little UI pop-up when you get close there. Yeah, so it's not as hidden. A little more obvious. And so we got the schematic. Let's take a look. Alright, there it is. Grenade belt rank 1. Alright, so we can do this multiple times. Holds up to 3 sonic grenades. Set your resonance and throw to enemies. We'll go to the table. I'm hoping people can figure this out, that I don't need like walls of text to tell you to go to this thing, hit the interact button, scroll over, select, you know, Hit the button. Hit the button. I'm hoping players can figure it out, but I don't know. Some games have a lot of tutorials, and this one might need more, so we'll see. Alright, and the little screen, wow, that's a weird sprite glitch there. Interesting. Okay, to use Sonic Grenade, we're going to hold right trigger, or hit right trigger, hold X. Alright, and then we can kind of look around and aim where we're going to throw it. And it has a little throw power meter above Atlas's head there, so that'll tell us how far he's going to throw it. Boom, take that, Dr. Summers. Alright, that was interesting. Let go of the right trigger, and wow, we are scooting around. This is cool. Very cool. How did that happen? Yeah, if you let go of right trigger, but you keep holding on to X, then you can just scoot around like this. It's not supposed to be in there. Not supposed to be in there. Alright, let's throw a good one. Can we get some more grenades? There we go. So you can change the resonance. And then... Alright, I'm just gonna hold... Oh, whatever. Hold them both down. Oh, wow. It still broke it. Alright, that's on the to-do list. Let's get out of here and head back to the subway now, so... Yeah, so this is, and that's weird. We should be teleporting to the telepad. We should come out of here. I don't know why we're coming out in the middle of the map here. But, yeah, there is a lot of backtracking in this game. Not a lot, like when you think of most Metroidvanias, but there is a good amount. Especially if you're looking for all the secrets and stuff, you kind of want to backtrack to some degree to find where everything's hidden. So yeah, it's got some Metroidvania qualities, I would say. And let's go back down to the subway. So yeah, the dark synths were created by Terrans. I mean, obviously they weren't called dark synths to begin with. They were just synths. And they used them to help construct the biodomes, basically to find a way to keep Terrans alive from the toxic atmosphere. And so they were able to construct the biodomes with the synths' help. And of course, like any good AI, they went against their masters and became sentient. And you kind of know the rest. The rest is history. Good night. Alright. And you, boom, boom. See, super easy. So here's those rocks again. Like the ones we saw back up where we fought the first boss. So if you wanted to backtrack and go check that area out, you could. Although I would recommend waiting until you get another item before you do that. So here, we'll just select... I guess, yeah, right here it's any color. I might make it one specific color, so you know, you gotta listen. But right now, any sonic grenade should work. Boom, blow it up, and let's go. So we're going to Locria to look for another resonant crystal, so we can power up the Resonant Blade. So here are some more dash gates, and again, they are magenta, so we... Oh my gosh, that should be doing 5 damage, not 10. Almost killed me. Well, it's a good thing these are here. We could just heal up real quick. And so I don't know if this will work. Okay, I need to adjust that. But we have red, yellow, blue, so we can do a wave blade and hit that switch over there, which will change the color like so, and then we can dash through. We got a crumbling platform. So now we cannot get back. Maybe someone... Oh my gosh. We'll figure out a way how to make that jump. I don't know. Alright, we're not going to try that too much. Go ahead and get some treasure. Nanites. Music changed here too, because we're going to a new area. Alright, looks like we can build up another wave blade for that reason. And that actually switched to red, and we were able to dash through. So this fight coming up, we got another 3 rocks where we can build up a wave blade. And you'll see why. Looks like a big fight, but they're all blue. So we can just throw a wave blade at them, but let's just jam out to the music for a little bit. Ouch. Oh, you know why things are hurting so much? Because I have the energy resonator on. Oh my gosh. That's why I forgot. Oh, hard mode. Don't play around now. That's what I get for wanting to listen to music. I die. Alright, we were so close to finishing the demo. How sad. Yeah, so these should do 10 damage because I have the energy resonator on. Let's try it. So, boom, 10 damage. Take it off. Boom, 5 damage. It looks like I'm getting hit twice though. That's weird. Alright, boom. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Oh, you know, if you're sprinting, that'll turn into a sonic grenade throw, so I need to stop sprinting and just, yeah. Again, I don't play with the controller hardly, so making excuses. Judge me, please. Alright, so this is the intent of this fight here. These guys are blue. Now they're dead. And we go. That says demo end, that little marquee sign. And it just throws us back to Atlas's apartment. Obviously, in the full version, that will take you on to Locria. So, but yeah, that's the end of the demo. We're gonna go to sleep here, heal up. Maybe I need a little sleep jingle. I don't know. Too much. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. So that is the Resonant Blade demo. It is public now. It's live. It's on Steam Next Fest. So if you want to play it, go check it out, please. Let me know if you have any feedback. That would be awesome. I'm in the home stretch for launch, I would say. We're getting close. And all your feedback will be very much appreciated. And it's going to help make the game tremendously better. So please play it, enjoy it. Or if you don't enjoy it, let me know. Let me know what I could do to make it better. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. And I hope you enjoyed this. Go play Resonant Blade. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye. Crikey, mate. Crikey, mate. All right, that's a wrap. Crikey, mate. All right. Blimey, mate. I reckon we're done. Let's make sure we didn't run out of hard drive space.